Hey guys, lender story time. It's Mortgage Mel and it's time for today's Mortgage Minute. Things that happen in lending. So, have a current loan. The couple is first-time home buyers, and within the same year, they've had two deals fall apart. The first one was because the inspection came back and there were problems and the sellers weren't willing to do anything, so they decided to back out of the deal. The second one just happened last night, and in the contract, the sellers had specifically stated that if they didn't find a home of their own by yesterday, that they would rent back from this couple. And they would rent back as long as it took to get their new home. So this was the agreement on the contract. Now, here's a little deeper into the story. I understand that the sellers were both divorced. So this is the home that the wife originally lived in with her first husband and raised her kids in. And the husband is the newer husband and hasn't lived there all that long. And so the wife really didn't necessarily want to sell, and the husband really didn't care. And they were going to move into a new place. The idea was that they were going to find something that they really liked. Well, they didn't. And they decided, instead of renting back, as the contract says, they're just going to back out of the deal, and they're not going to pay for anything. They're not going to cover any of the costs that were involved. So my first-time home buyers are really unhappy. They're not getting their home. They were really invested in this. Paint colors already picked out. They were ready to move in, and we're like 3/4 of the way through the file. We were supposed to be closing in early December. It's a huge bummer, but it also points out a couple of really important things, right? When you sign a contract that is legal, you are making a commitment to people. So when you say you're going to sell your house and you put it on the market and then you sign a contract, you're selling your house. If you're not going to sell your house, then you do have to pay those fees because you're the one backing out of the deal. You're the one not staying true to the contract. Just like if a buyer wanted out, he or she would have to do that based on specific criteria that are in the contract. Otherwise, they also would be liable for fees. They would lose their earnest money. That earnest money is a good faith deposit. This is why we have those things, those protections in our contracts. Real estate transactions are not a place to be wishy-washy. I hope you guys have a great day. If you like this content, give me a like and a follow, and enjoy.